by coaching. I'm streaming. Hello, fine madam. Fine shoddy. I saw you from afar and I just wanted to come by and say that you're beautiful and it would be an honor to take you to dinner. Welcome back to the Jungle, Bob. We're going to be playing Evelynn for the runes, Electrocute, Sudden Impact, Deep Ward, Ultimate Hunter, and then Absolute Focus and Gathering. With Evelynn, the first part of her kit is this Q. You want to land the big Q onto the big part of the camp, and that will increase the damage that your next 3 auto attacks or Q deals. And then after you cast that big Q, you get the small one. Let's just go ahead and do this. Get the small one. The 3 small ones that deal AoE damage, so that kills the small parts of the camp. The E deals max health damage, gives you movement speed, applies on hit effects, and whenever you have Demon Shade reactivated, then it's going to empower the next E. Demon Shade, you get healing when you're out of combat, and then whenever you're level 6, it's whenever you're camouflaged. But as you're doing the camps, it stays unactive. Now by doing the 3 camps here, we're going to get level 3, and then we can do a little short and sweet gank top. The W gives us the charm, and let's go ahead and use it before this guy gets level 3. W. Flash. Q. Got his flash, not bad. Alrighty. And then we'll reset to the bot side. I can get a Dark Seal off the reset, and that's pretty good. Jarvan might try to invade, but he's going to invade anyways. Hey! Okay, we're good. Dark Seal to the bot side. I'm going to wait for a control word, too. Warding your own jungle is so OP as Evelynn. And people always ask, where do I ward level 1? Nowhere. We use our ward at the end of the clear, and that's why I'm kind of trying Deep Ward, where I can put it in the enemy jungle and help my allies later. My bot side got a kill, so there won't be any plays for me down there. And then Jarvan's going to be level 4, so I'm going to do my own camps for now. I'm going to do my own thing. The charm on the camps will deal extra damage, and then of course CC them. The charm reduces the enemy's magic resist too. I'm not entering that river. Jarvan will beat me up. You don't want to contest any champion as Evelynn in the early game. You want to be a slime ball. Avoiding all conflict. I'm a nice guy. Goo. And then by the time I get back to my red side, the raptors are respawned. Isn't this path cool? You can actually have impact instead of like farm, reset, nothing. I like this path on Evelynn, Echo, Silas, most of the AP junglers because that Dark Seal buy is so good. Cassidy doesn't have TP. Not good. Oh, let's play ball here. Get the charm on this guy. Q. Q. QE. Q. Sortie. Sortie. Yeah, Soraka, LeBlanc, and Jarvan all on the Raptor camp. That makes sense. Oh, LeBlanc, I'm gonna have to kill you here. Q. 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 E. Nice. The W, when you use it, but it doesn't get the full proc, is going to slow the enemy. So even though you don't get the full charm, it can still be good. Can a white boy get his Krugs? Let's find out. Soraka going for the dive here. Going on in Miami. Yep, here's Jarvan. That's one. Q. Nautilus, what are we doing? Here comes Kassadin eventually, but I have to wait for them to dive here. I can't get involved. W onto Jarvan. Q. 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 No! Aw, bro. Yeah, there's a Soraka silence. You better get a triple kill. This is so messy. Oh! I thought I got the charm on Jarvan. I thought I was so good. Blasting Wand. Right back to those Krugs. The enemy is doing too much, that's for sure. And we're just the benefactor of it. When you're receiving these sort of plays as Evelynn, it always feels good. If you know what I'm saying. We want to play for the camps now. We're going to hit level 5 here, and then the level 6 is way stronger than level 5. You're always on the quest to get there. Just a matter if you interrupt yourself. But your camps are spawning bot side, there's nothing to do. Huh, wrong. Jarvan spent all of his tempo on that top play. He moved from top to bot side. That means we can take his blue side camps before he gets here. If you start seeing the enemy camps as an option, oh my god, your gameplay gets so much better as Evelynn. What if he shows up? What if? Just fucking die to him, man. Take the risk. Nice. What is going on mid lane? Why are there so many people there? I'm not messing with all this. This is so weird. Jarvan still isn't recalled. Ooh, wait, I could take blue buff. Since Jarvan showed recalling there, boom, it's mine. If I'm real lucky, this will give me level 6. Yep, and ADC has roamed all the way there and got a kill. That makes sense. So close to level 6. 1, 2, 3, W. Q, Q, Q. Alright, and we're level 6 to the top side. We can finally get involved in this play. Step 1, Soraka. Step 2, the Jinx. Take the easy kills, always. Don't try to save your allies or anything. W onto Jinx. Q, 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 Q. Q, 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 Q. That's 1. Well, that's 2. Casting got it. Alrighty, the enemy is paying the price. QE, Q. Noob down. Let's do the Void Grubs. We're already here. What a weird game from the enemy. I've never seen people attack like this in my life. Void Grubs are more for early game, but since we won the play up here, they're an objective to take, which will give us more XP, and then it denies it from the enemy, where they won't be able to push their early advantage as much with an entirely early game comp, and then that can buy time for my allies, which is okay. But just like your parents going to a shitty beach like Myrtle Beach, they're like, it's something to do. Job's done. 2k for Lichbane. We're going to stay on the map until we have it completed. The completion is way stronger than having all the components. I have to wait a couple seconds, but I think I'm good to go here. Level 7, check. Right, so we've been maxing that Q. The ulti deals damage in front of us, more damage when the target is lower, teleports us backwards and makes us untargetable. It's a big part of Evelynn is getting used to that ulti. Use it in the practice tool a lot. Spend 5 minutes in the practice tool with this ulti and you're good to go. Okay. I'm gonna reset right into a lane here. I'm level 7, I have my item, and my ulti's up. It's time to look for a kill. If you're farming camps on this timing, it's bad. And that's the trick on Evelynn you gotta figure out. On Jarvan, flank my Caitlyn. Q, 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 E, W. Nice, he's going in. Q. Oh. Q, Q, Q. And we're gonna Q, Q. Ulti. Oh, get back here. Wish Caston was in the game right now. That would be awesome. Blanc gonna TP out? No, she's trying to execute. Man. Alrighty, that was the play. Now we farm. You see? You see the tempo, Bob? Skip the camp, be there. How do you know to be there? You just, the level up, the ulti, it's all there. It's all right in front of you. And then if you add a little bit of what's Jarvan gonna do, he's gonna be there bot lane. Then you're in business. Alrighty, let's clean up the camps. After the play, always farm everything. Ulti is down. You don't have to be anywhere. You don't have to be anywhere. You don't have to be anywhere. You don't have to go to the prom. There's no reason to be anywhere. Just farm your camps. Your ulti's down. You don't have to be anywhere. You don't have to spend gas to go there. You don't have to go. You can just stay home. You don't have to buy a ticket to that concert. You don't have to go. Oh yeah, the Lich Bane. The Lich Bane gives us ability power, movement speed, ability haste. The Spellblade passive that deals burst damage and gives us bonus attack speed. Applies on the E as well. Instantly, W. Q. Q. Am I just dead? What the fuck is that champion? Sortie. And there's 3 of them top. No, that makes sense. Ulti one of these guys. Good lord. Q. I'm just dead to his ulti, no? Cassante, flash? Oh, you don't have ulti. Sorkpin boots. To the bot side. More movement speed, more magic pin. I don't know why I swapped to sweeper. Can't use my deep ward like that, can I? Whoops. Force of habit. Because Evelynn doesn't need sweeper. Ganking Soraka incoming. Soraka, are you going to walk back to lane? I'm going to have to kill you for this shit. W. Oh, a nice path from her. Trying to find Jarvan. There we go. Q. 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 Onto Jarvan here. E. Auto. Q. Well, I'm dealing what I can here, but I don't know how you're over the wall and then giving Jarvan an ulti. Well done. Jinx, I love you. I didn't forget about you. Into the bush. Come on, get brave. There you go. W. Flash. E. Q. 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 Ulti. So that's the ulti. You execute them when they're low. Deal a lot of damage. You're going to go stealth faster. And you regen some HP with the passive. So in most fights, you're going to go in, kill 1 or 2. Go out, wait for your cooldowns, and then go back in. The play is done, back to the camps. This is the pattern mid-game, and don't forget it. We're trying to get to Mejai's, we're trying to get to Death Cap. These are the only items that matter, and they're so expensive. So it's always back to the camps. We need every bit of gold that we can get. Dude, Evelynn's like the OG champ that pulls camps. Because of the hate spikes, you can deal damage to them. Even when you're moving away. But she was like one of the first champs to do that on. Before, I forget the other champs, like Fiddlesticks, kind of. Morgana. Who am I thinking of that? Burn damage. There's Briar. Lilia. Lilia's the big one. Ulti's coming back up, and so is the dragon, but we're going to farm everything until we see exactly what's happening with the tempo. Are we going to fight the dragon? Is my team there? Is the enemy there? Jarvan showed bot side. I think it's fine to move down here. Got my level up off the camps. And even though we haven't reset, that's fine. Now in these fights, you need to go in second. You need to wait for the second part of the fight, and then go in. Jarvan is so dead. Flash. Oh, I don't have a Q. Q. That's one. Easter Jarvan. If he's not going to defend this, we could just take the mid turret. All my fellas. Ba -ba -ba -bam -bam. I'll do it myself. More gold for me. Ha! You guys can do dragon. I'll take the Krugs. I'm so rich, my team does dragon for me. Miss me. Now she can't kill. Let's reset. I have enough for 2. Oh, I have Mejai's too. Okay. Even better reason to reset. 10 stacks on Dark Seal is the max stacks, giving us the bonus ability power. And now we want to complete the death cap to give us even more ability power. Whenever you have a lot of stacks, just complete the Mejais. Is it risky? Yeah, it's risky not to get it too. Because if you don't snowball fast enough, you don't have the velocity to carry the game as Evelynn. You really need to spike mid game. So that's what we're trying to do. Got level 11, so it's our second point in our ulti. And I'm seeing some free Mejai stacks down here. Go in, get shit on, go in, go in. W. Welp. Just a matter of time here. I am going this way. Let the fight. Second phase, second phase. Who knows what's going to happen here? W on direct side, Q. That's my kill. Oh, get the charm. Over the wall for that guy. Still tanky. Urge to ulti in is still pretty high. Keep occupying the area, just keep fishing. There's nothing to go back to. A common mistake people make here is they go back to their camps too early. Just stay around. Just hang out. Now Jarvan can't go in on Caitlyn or I kill him. Isn't that awesome? Wish Caitlyn was hitting the turret, but oh well. There's no more minion wave coming, so we can leave. She's buffering the chompers. Jinx has me in mind, you know, she's thinking about me. Back to the camps. The play is truly done. Now we go back to the camps. You don't want to be a monkey in the middle, in the mid game, bouncing between both and choosing neither. Always just choose the play first. That's why you farm so much in the early game, to be strong enough to be there and in position, just ready to receive your free ass kills when it comes to the mid game. These fellas are pushing. Dude, Rek'Sai can see me in my stealth though whenever she's tunneled. Onto Soraka here if we can. W. This fight's very scattered. Just keep waiting. Jarvan's gonna go in. There's LeBlanc. My whole team's dying, but it just is what it is. There's no opportunity to go in there. The enemy's all clumped up, and no one's on the enemy team is getting low. I mean, Caston's not getting in there, so there's not enough damage. Back to base. Rek'Sai's such a tanky champion. He has Spirit Visage? Bro, I'll never deal damage to him. The enemy's strong here in the early game. That's what they do. Remember when I was taking the Void Grubs? Just looking at that team comps. That's what they do. What you don't want to do is get in the way of that. If I go into that fight to try to make it work and die, I lose my Mejai stacks. But worse, I don't make any progress in the game state. I would just get some kills. Maybe. And the chance of me dying is so high. And then I don't take a turret. My team doesn't take a turret. You want to win fights that will progress the game, where you don't die, and then... yeah, basically that. Trading kills so bad. So bad. Oh, Lord. W, Q, E, Q, Q, ulti. Close, close, close. If she wanted it, then she could RW, but she didn't. That's my ulti spent. Not good. Not good. I'll still show up to this, but I have to play super far in the back line, waiting for the enemy to dive. Without my ulti, I can't go forward. Get instantly owned. Waiting on Caitlyn here. W. Q. Nice. Q. 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 Close. On to Rek'Sai. No. Over the wall he goes. Super mobile champion. Rek'Sai's so weird. Over the wall he goes. E. Q. Nice, we still get the charm. The charm reduces his magic resist. It's her magic resist. Can you focus, Bob? Can you focus on the important shit for 3 seconds, okay? Back to the camps. Play's done. Let's get this death cap. That's our next power spike. The noobs would have chased Jinx there. They would have stuck around, not knowing that the fight's over. Like Mr. Cassante. Keep chasing, and then die. Chasing, die, so bad. Show up to play, exist, so good. Especially where I'm the one with 7 kills. Oh lord. Q, Q, Q. Miss me. Wonder how much HP I can regen here. The Blanc's on the run, so I can have the flank. W. She still has her W. Nice one, Nautilus. Cute. Okay. Nice. Basically have to do the dragon right now. We regen a little bit of HP with our passive, so we can just keep up the plays. The later you go into the game, the more levels you get, the more the passive Demon Shade, oh, heals you. We have the death cap. Let's reset. Death cap's going to give us 130 ability power plus 30%. So that's a lot of ability power combo with Mejai's. To the bot side. 130 plus 130 exactly. What are the odds? 20 Mejai stacks, Absolute Gathering, Lichbane, all of that ability power combining into exactly 130 with death cap. That's so weird. But the death cap is where we truly have our late game damage. And it's time to make it matter. I can start slamming into the Jinx and one-shotting her. Check it out. Jinx, I love you. Not with Soraka here. Soraka has Redemption Moonstone. Come on, Jinx, all alone, just me and you. What are we thinking? Not Soraka. I don't want Soraka to show up at the party, okay? Q, QE, Q, Q, ulti. That is not even close to enough damage. She's just back to full HP. What the fuck is that? Nice, that's one. Oh my. Good lord. This fight is so bad. We can't finish any of these kills. Rek'Sai, Jarvan, Jinx are going to clean everyone. Started off too disjointed. I can't believe that the Jinx went back to full HP. What is that? Your Honor, I have death cap. Our ulti deals more damage when they're low, not when they're full HP from a Soraka everything, apparently. I hope I got exhausted or else that's ridiculous. Well, rack them up. Let's do it again. Nobody important died. Spellslinger's shoes and then to the mid lane. Banshees is my best bet next. It'll help me against Soraka silence, LeBlanc's damage, and then the Jarvan knock-up slash Rek'Sai knock-up. Alrighty. Round 2 here. Don't step on that thing. Got a good flank. Find these guys. Guys, find these guys. Good lord, get in there. There you go. On to Soraka, please. Please, W. No. Q, Q, E, Q, Q, ulti. Nice, that's one. On to Jarvan. Q, Q, Q. Nice. Just get me away from Rek'Sai. Q, Q, E, Q, Q, Q. W onto Rek'Sai. Invincible champion. Q, Q, Q. Don't get knocked up. E. Q, 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 Q. Invincible ass champion. Alright. Go stealth again. Back to full HP. LeBlanc is still alive here, but it is what it is. LeBlanc's probably over the wall, but I have Smite. We really want to challenge this Baron where we've killed most of them. You never want to play it safe here. Always just challenge the Baron. Guys, the Baron! What the fuck is the... What is anyone doing? All my fellows. Bam, 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 bam. Keep tanking the Baron. I'm healing with Demon Shade. Cassante drops the Baron. I'm tanking it as LeBlanc goes in. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Nautilus doesn't interrupt the LeBlanc W with Q. That makes sense. Doing Krugs. That makes sense. Holy shit. All my fellows. Caston has such a good flank, but nobody's going in. Oh, nice by LeBlanc to flash on me because the chain damage is still going to go off. And then I die in my ulti. Ha! Just to die to that. Lol. We got in there. We killed one. They're off Baron. It is what it is. We need to farm some camps. But as this mid-games progress, continuously contesting the fights, because if we don't, we lose the game. But once we farm just a little bit, I'll get so much catch-up XP. If I was farming in between any of this, I already had my death cap, you know, I wasn't going to get any stronger. Oh. One step forward, you know? 3 seconds on Jarvan, so I'm not even going to start the dragon. I'm just going to full clear towards top. The Baron is all that matters. My soul lanes are dead for 50 seconds. They really overdid it by overstaying. I don't want to show bot. I would give the enemy too much information. Same with mid lane. Wait for the Demon Shade. Off we go. There's a ward? I can probably get level 16 off the minions. I'll have Verdant Barrier, which will give me the spell shield. We have a chance here. It's not easy, but as an assassin, in the late game, you have to identify your target. LeBlanc, Jinx, and Soraka. I would say it starts with Soraka. It's always harder because there'll be all these control wards on the flank, a Rek'Sai passive, and all of that shit, but let it rip. Okay. Nice, level 16. W onto Jinx. My Nautilus is dead. My Cassante's dead. My Caitlyn is dead. Caston's pushing mid. It's not looking good, boys. We have one minion wave here. What are we hoping to do with this? We're gonna take the turret, and then what? I am outie bop schmouty. No thank you. Jinx stayed all by herself here. Hold up. Jinx and Jarvan, this is so doable. If there's no lame-ass Soraka, I'm in business. Soraka has Locket and the support shield item. Not good. Nice. I have the trail on Jinx. She's grouping up with Jarvan right now. QE, Q, 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 ulti. Not even fucking close. Not even close. I deal so little damage now. Die helped. Get back here, bastard. Sortie, sortie. Fucking better flash. Alrighty, my ulti's back up. Back to full HP. The enemy is shoving bots, so let's be there. They need to dive the Caitlyn to win. Whoa, big mistake. Flash, Q, 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 ulti. It's one. And you already know we're not catching this guy. It's a flash for the Jarvan, but with Caitlyn dying, I'm not sure we can make it matter. We're gonna have to get a pick to make it matter, so let's go try to get a pick. Jinx and Soraka, boy, let's do this. Gotta kill them now and take the Baron now. All my fellas, I need Kassadin here. Nobody wants to win the game, huh? Nobody knows how to win the game. You kill the bad guy and then you take shit. These fellas seem to think it's something like stand around and then inherit generational wealth. Just start the Baron. Yeah, you got it, man. You got it. Just right on the control word and everything. Nautilus, Kassadin, Evelynn, Cassante, Baron. You got it. Let's get TP'd on and die here. It's the Jinx ulti. Sante's buying time. Yippee! Run. Take whatever camps I can, which is none. Let's reset. Banshees. Void Staff will be my last item if I can get to it, but just sitting on the Blighted Jewel will also be good. The Banshee's giving us magic resist, ability power, and the spell shield. And the spell shield's utility is just going to trump any extra damage or magic pen I can get. We already one-shot the carries in half since we had death cap. Get some sort of position here. Rek'Sai is so lame. Rek'Sai is so lame. Close. Surprised he doesn't go in there. I don't have ulti. I'm just dead. Push, push, push. Kassadin's pushing bot. That's their attack. They're spinning their tempo on Dragon. That's fine. Push, push, push. Ulti in 40 seconds. Not bad. And now with this sort of position, I can flank the enemy as they attack my allies from behind. Or as they're in their own base. We have a lot of options here. So we get into this sort of weird position and wait. LeBlanc is top. See, and now I have the flank position. Ulti in 16. Now when you use the W, it shows the direction from which you cast it, so I'm not just spamming it on people here to scare them. I don't want them to have any idea that I'm here. W, Q, E, Q, ulti. Close as fuck. Once again, back to full HP. My ADC DCs. Oh, brother. Can my boy play League? On to Jarvan, question mark. Oh, Lord. Any allies? Get in there, guys. Oh, I'm so dead. Holy shit. A miraculous miracle of just unbelievably unfortunate circumstances here. I don't one-shot the LeBlanc. My ADC DC, so the push top is nullified. The Kassadin random ults in here and loses the fight. And that's going to be the game. Well, Bob, we did what we could. Final score, 9, 4, and 14. Wish I had more of those kills. Lichbane dealing 2,800. GG. I thought you were fed. What went wrong? My top laner has 14 deaths. Now this really sucks. Pretty much same with the bot lane. Too many deaths. Giving those to the early game champs. They get through the mid game. And then we get to the late game. And the late game doesn't matter enough for the Kassadin, the Caitlyn, and the Evelynn, apparently. I'm fucking countered by the Soraka and the Rek'Sai, too, to be fair. I didn't find my execute on Jinx even once in the late game. So we lose. That's the game. But that's always how it's going to be. So it's not a matter of like what we should or shouldn't. It's just how to do that a little bit better. How to kill that Jinx or Soraka better next time. Even with super dog shit circumstances. So, alrighty. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Sure to leave a like, subscribe, click the join button to support the channel. Get access to videos sooner. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Buy the Ultimate Jungle Guide now. She's a work in progress. But for now, it will go over the basics, play jungle correctly, understand it, and to climb.